After a big night for Republicans on Tuesday, the GOP will dominate Wisconsin's Capitol in numbers not seen for decades.
Few Republicans are thanking President-elect Donald Trump for that. Political reporter Theo Keith just back from Madison. Theo, you talked with legislative leaders today about this balance of power.
Hi, Ted. Hi, Mary. Democrats expected Trump would hurt Republicans in Madison. They expected to cut into the GOP's advantage. Instead, they took what they described to me as a punch to the gut.
At the Capitol, Republicans picked up a seat in both the Assembly and Senate, and even one leading GOP lawmaker who once opposed Donald Trump gives him some credit.
Donald Trump was able to connect with them on a level that no other politician has been able to.
In the Assembly, Republicans have a 64-35 majority. They say it's their largest since 1956. In the Senate, they have a 20-12 advantage, with one race still separated by 58 votes and a recanvass underway. Democrats acknowledge that Tuesday was not good.
Everybody was shocked at the outcome. Nobody quite saw this Trump wave coming.
While priorities for next year's session are taking shape during Republican caucus meetings this week, legislative leaders say a full repeal of the state's prevailing wage law, which sets wage standards for construction workers, is back on the table. Opposed by Democrats and labor unions and controversial among some of their own members, Republicans passed a watered-down version in 2015.
I still think that's something that is going to be at the forefront of discussions when you're talking about transportation.
It comes as Governor Scott Walker intends to delay major road projects because the state can't pay for them.
I think that as part of a larger transportation package, I think that's something that we definitely have to consider as we look for all possible cost-saving options.
Democrats, though, point to an independent analysis that shows repealing the prevailing wage law won't save much money. Assembly Republicans are at odds with Senate Republicans and Governor Walker about a tax or fee increase to inject more money into construction. That is likely going to be the biggest fight next year. Live in the newsroom, Theo Keith, Fox 6 News.
As they still look at what happened, were Democratic lawmakers talking about the Democratic turnout, which was not as high as previous years, and what that may mean for them in the future.
Well, they say they're definitely going to have to do some reflection on how to make sure that working class people side with the Democratic Party and not with someone like Donald Trump, who working class voters certainly sort of sided with him in this election, and that's something that Democrats are going to have to reckon with in the future.
Theo Keith in the newsroom, just back from Madison. Thanks. Thousands of demonstrators